What's up guys, and welcome back to the video on my channel, and welcome to Harrogate Town Fan TV. Now, this is the series where you as the fans can have your say on recent games at Harrogate Town and have your view on things and how things can improve in the future for the games in League 2. Now this series is going to be mainly evolved around fans and getting your fans' reactions into these videos. So if you want to help out with these videos, then the email link is on the screen now. So please email that. Please email me and ask if you want to join into these videos. It'd be great to get a lot of people involved. I've got two amazing guests on today, so massive thank you to you guys for helping me out. But on Saturday, we played Leyton Orient away, and these are the highlights.
And hit! Yes! Get him! You give him one chance. One chance. Tuck in a bit. On his left. Oh. Oh, Danny. He's got it. Oh, goal! What's a goal? What a... That was brilliant. What, Danny? Good, Danny. Go. He's going to square it. Good, James! Oh! Oh, that was free, shouldn't it?
So it wasn't the best result for Harrogate Town. It was 3-0 away at Leyton Orient. It wasn't the best game at all. We didn't play that well. A lot of players had an off day. Striker for Leyton Orient was incredible. One of the best strikers I've seen so far in League 2. Scored a hat-trick against us, and his second goal was an absolute worldie as well. I think as an overall performance, it wasn't our best performance ever. We played a 4-3-3, which I don't think suits our passage of play. We're better with a 4-4-2, and I felt like that affected us quite a bit. I thought James Belshaw made a couple of mistakes in the game for the second and third goal. The third goal as well was a bit annoying. No one was marking Johnson's back stick, but it's just a scoreboard error that we need to improve on that. But I think overall it was an off day. We know we can play better football than that, so I think we'll bounce back next game when we play, I think, Mansfield our next game in the league. But enough of me talking. Let's get a fan reaction. So here is Paul Mitchell.
Firstly, team selection. We played a 4-4-3 to match their system. I'm not certain, in hindsight, that was the best thing to do. Town have always played much better playing a 4-4-2, and I suspect we'll go back to that. The other thing I wondered was where Calvin Miller has gone. He seems to have dropped out of the first 11 and the bench positions very quickly. It would be nice to know what is behind that. Thoughts on the game? Well, we weren't particularly good, were we? Too many players had an off day, and quite a lot of players we've got at the moment are unfortunately having a bit of a dip in form. I think you could name 7 or 8 out of the first 11 didn't really perform to their best. So it's going to be difficult to pick points up in this league when we're not playing at our best. Burrell came on for Lawler at half-time. I thought that was a good move. I thought that Warren should have perhaps had his chance from the start. He's good covering every position and he's got a touch of class. So I would have gone with Warren from the start. So in conclusion, we weren't at our best and we're going to struggle to pick up points when we're not at our best in the Football League. But we've got a real opportunity to put things right against Mansfield. So we must keep believing and keep our fingers crossed and say, up the town.
Massive thank you to Paul Mitchell for that little interview, and I completely agree with what he said. I thought Warren Burrell coming out at half-time was a good change. Possibly should have started from the start, like he said. It is annoying not seeing Calvin Miller inside as well. Don't know where he's gone. Hopefully he can come back. I thought he's been played really, really well when he's been playing for us. Now, let's get another fan reaction. Here is Dave Wharton.
After the second half performance against Crawley, I was hopeful that it would stand us in good stead for the trip to Orient. And first 20 minutes I was mildly encouraged in that Orient weren't taking the approach that teams have previously taken against us and really pushing on high against us. They were letting us play a little bit. I was a little hopeful with that, but as it turns out they got the tactics spot on because they let us play. They were happy to let us play in front of them, not doing much damage, and they picked us off 2 or 3 times in the first half to devastating effect, and really highlighted a weakness in behind Fallowfield pushing forward and on the right hand side of our central defence, and we paid the price. I wouldn't have dropped Burrell. Burrell's one of the players that's a beating heart of this team, and when he came on at half time he made a difference in that he stopped Johnson doing what he'd been doing first half and showed that experience in central defence. So I would always find a place for Burrell in my team. Anybody who reads my columns in the Harrogate Advertiser knows that I look for positives. I love watching football. I look for positives. This team has been brilliant, but I couldn't see many yesterday. I wrote a couple of weeks ago that I felt there was not much wrong and we were a little bit short, just a little bit short. Nothing much wrong. It could be tweaked. But yesterday, I just thought, yeah, I can see a lack of confidence there. So we need to find that. We need to find it quickly because otherwise we're going to be talking about the big R word. I was encouraged by Paul Thirlwell's after-match interview yesterday. At least he was spot on. At least he can see the problem. He can see where the problem areas are in both boxes. And so I'm hopeful that at least if the management can see it, we can try and put it right.
Massive thank you to Dave for that interview, and another great opinion on yesterday's game. Now let's see where that result leaves Harrogate Town in the league. Harrogate Town now currently sit 14th in League 2 after 13 games, winning 4, drawing 4 and losing 5. Now our next game is against Mansfield Town, another tough game away from home, but hopefully we can bounce back with a better performance than Saturday and pick up either an important 3 points or a good draw. Again, we need results at the moment. We were on a bit of a blip of form recently, but it's always going to happen. It's happened the last couple of seasons. I remember we had a really bad start last season, and look where we ended up. So let's hope things can improve. Thank you guys for watching the video. Drop a like on it, subscribe to my channel, and let's hope Harrogate Town can get back to winning ways on Tuesday. Come on, Town!